across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan. We welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants on Sunday Night Primetime. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and that is Ben Sauls, who's set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And they'll force it out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Good. 319, got you that? Angel. 10. Hey, 10. Jump. Hey, 10. Up, let's go. All right.
Fields. Got a man. That's Rasheed Rice. Fields was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
EQ. No mas. Tonight.
Fields from the gun on third down. That is hot. He gets the hook up with Rice. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
From the 43, here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the Giants' 43-yard line.
West side zip. Extend. You got a mini base. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The veteran Harrison Smith around the ball like he's been most of his career.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
Hey, 10. Test, butt right. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That is intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Giants are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively. second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Out of the gun. 3rd down. It's Dart. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Giants will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Avon Thibodeau with the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 26.
Fields now on 2nd down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and you know they missed on that long attempt. At least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Giants take over 1st.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. This one taken in by Hyatt. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8. At the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Dart. That is caught to the goal line and in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Giants are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 17-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. point is up and through. And the Giants move further out in front. It is now 17-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the first down.
Fields to throw. That's hard. And he'll take this one in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He has Hyatt complete. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Looking to throw. It's Dart. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards. On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And he will score! Touchdown, New York.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Kayvon Thibodeau with the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ken. Chip clear. EQ.
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Extend. Alpha.
Now Fields. This caught right side by Worthy. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, KC.
Kansas City
Let's go.
Chiefs.
Hey, Ken. Here we go.
Fields now. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9.
At the 35-yard line.
Once again, it's Walker. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
this out wide. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's a design run. And he's in. What a drive. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. The extra point is good. And the Giants add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. They run with Walker, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes 3rd down. To throw is Fields. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
19, guys, what? Easy.
In motion is Hill. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They face second down and 7.
Here we go, son. 319, that's not.
Here's Walker. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
The 46-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 1.
Chips clear. Out, let's go. West right zip. You got a mini base. Why not? Tonight.
Back to throw is Fields. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On the handoff, this is Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Alpha. Press. West right. Tonight.
Now, Fields. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Here we go. Hey, 158, 58 cut.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Don't jump. Ready? 158, 58 cut. Yep. Hey, can. Right.
Fields. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down.
Here we go. Turn ball, sir. Up. Angel. Hey, can. Right.
Fields to throw for it. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. On first down, Dart. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down.
Throwing, Dart. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's in! Jalen Hyatt, touchdown, Giants. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Fields now to throw on first down.
Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, Ken. Right.
On first and 10, Fields. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
First down. A gain of 30. First down, Kansas City.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Out. Nelson. Hey, never mind the turbo, son. Hey, I got him, man. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
6 more yards.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
First down. First and goal, Kansas City.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play.
Midfield to the 48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 6. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Giants.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Dart. He finds Austin with the grab. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
13 more yards.
The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Giants add on to their already sizable lead.
Chiefs 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll run here with Walker. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
You got a mini back. Right.
Now Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Green 19, you're not. Hey, extend. West right, zip. Mayday. Hey, never mind, Monday. West right. Go.
Fourth down. Fields. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Here we go. No mas. Hey, can. Hey, can.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Here we go, son.
7 yards.
331. Hey, can. Nelson. Hey, can. Press, butts right. Sit high.
To throw is Fields. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down. Here's a handoff to Walker. Finding room to the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Chiefs. Here's Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will get just a bit closer.
Chiefs 17. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one there to start the drive. 32 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He has Hyatt complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 15. That's good for a Giants first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
19.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
They'll run with Tracy. And he will have a Giants first down by a couple of yards, able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 2. A carry here for Tracy. Good blocking, and he's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Extra point attempt still to come. He gets it to go, and the Giants will add one more onto their big lead.
Chiefs 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Here we go, son. Green knight. Hey, Can.
Fields now on 2nd down. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Easy. Up. Justin. Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 44.
Here's Fields. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. 331. Justin. Test. Bunch right. You got a mid. Hey, Can.
Back to throw is Fields. And he's going to be taken down. They get him for the sack at the end of this 3rd quarter. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go. Angel. 551. 12 go. Hey, Can. Bunch right.
Fields. This one is taken in downfield. conversion on 3rd and 13.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29. Here's 2nd and 5.
Up, let's go. 58, move here, right.
Throwing is Fields. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another
13 yards on that pass play. And the Chiefs have a first down.
gain of 13 yards.
Here we go, son.
First down, Chiefs.
Move 58, move here, right.
In motion is Hill.
Go.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Giants' 19-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Fields. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Monday.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Giants will take over here just shy of the 30.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
On 1st down, Dart moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he's into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The PAT up and good. And the Giants stretch things out even further.
Chiefs 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
No more. Up. Here we go. 11.
First down. Fields. Forced to his right. This one. A deep shot for Rice. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Watch right. Hey, Here we go. Out, let's go. 319, get that. Out, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Good night.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, KC.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Now a second down throw for Fields. Taysom Hill working free downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. A pass taken in by Johnson. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Here we go, set.
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And the Chiefs are going to have it first and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal.
Here we go. Hey, blue 58, blue 58, Madden. Right.
Here's Walker. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Blue 58, blue 58.
In motion is Hill.
Right.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. And he will do it himself. He's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, KC. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs cut into the lead a little bit.
Chiefs 24. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so... The ball comes out to the 35.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A play fake, now dart. Left side to the hands of Nabel. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here has Dart on 1st and 10. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
To the air once more is Dart. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.